everybody. Today's November 20th. We've had our election, and I want to touch base with everybody. So my usual videos are a lot about self-actualization and understanding and knowing who and what you are in order to avoid a lot of the crap that can happen in a regular lifetime. However, today, I would like to address why my life plans have changed. As you know, my future husband and I have decided we had decided to move to Mexico and live our best life in the warm climate when we retire in a couple of years. But things have changed, and the reason things have changed is because of the election and what all of that brings. I don't know how to edit, so this video is just a one-time shot. If I make a mistake, it's in there, people. I just want you to be aware. The point here is when you know better, you can do better. And when you realize that you are a spiritual being having a human experience, meant to understand that we all come from the same Creator, we're all here to have a learning experience, and that we will all return to where we came from. That helps ease the burden of life, if that's what you feel like it is. And that's what it can be if you don't know who you are. Because if you don't, then you accept crap. You're like, I don't know who I am. Maybe this is what I deserve or what I need. So you accept crap in your life. Crappy people, crappy jobs, crappy situations. But if you know better, you can do better. And not be afraid of things. So today I want to talk about two things. I want to talk about obviously the election, but I would like to address abortion and something I like to call willful ignorance. And memory loss, brainwashing, and being in a cult. Okay? Now this doesn't have anything to do with politics. This is about mental health. This is about understanding, again, the main point, who you are, what you are. So here we go. Okay. Let's talk about abortion. Okay, Roe versus Wade, it was something that's been enshrined in our government for over 50 years. It's a woman's right to choose the ability to decide what to do with her own body, which sounds like common sense to me. And then right now with this new administration saying that they want to do away with that, and they have. If you are in a state that has abortion rights enshrined in your constitution, please don't feel like you can just sit back because you're okay. There are others who are not. Again, we are all one. Let's try to focus here. They say that there's got to be a penalty or a punishment for women who have abortions. Abortions based on a decision maybe because of rape or incest, or maybe mental, emotional, physical reasons that a woman may terminate a pregnancy, and that is her choice. And then there's other, and before I go on, I want to say, women don't spontaneously become pregnant. You cannot punish one party of a two-party system. Okay? Women cannot become pregnant on their own. So if you're going to punish the woman, punish the man. That's all I'm saying. And that doesn't even sound right, does it? There should be no punishment. Zero. Okay. Moving on. Let's see, abortions happen It's a medical decision. Nature isn't perfect. Things happen. A body isn't able to support a baby. Perhaps the baby starts to grow outside the uterus. There are many reasons why pregnancy fails. And when that pregnancy fails, to remove the fetus, who is most likely already deceased, or threatening the life of the mother, because if it dies and starts to decompose, it causes sepsis. Sepsis will kill you. Just thought you might want to know. That's when an abortion is necessary. The removal of the tissue is causing the issue. Okay? So let's educate. Willful ignorance. If you are unaware of these facts, it's because you didn't do your homework. If you're going by hearsay or gossip or what you heard on Fox News, not a good idea. Okay? You owe it to yourself, knowing who you are, to not just follow the lemmings. Do your homework. Okay? Know what's right. Men trying to decide for women. Again, this isn't political. This isn't red or blue or. It's bigger. Red and blue is such a top layer crust of crap. The issues are deeper. It's good and bad. Okay? What's right and wrong? Okay? So, half of the people, which would be women, voted to have their rights stripped. They voted away rights for immigrants. They voted away control over their children's education and their future. They voted away security through our military and through foreign allies. And it's because a lot of people, through willful ignorance, are now in a cult. People who sit in the dark and watch Fox News, drinking beer, or in a bar in a dark room with no windows. Oh, wow, everything's so bad. We need this and we need that. It's crap. The prior administration took us out of the disparity of the COVID and the economic crash, let's say, that was left by Trump, and put us on an upward trajectory, created jobs, lifted our infrastructure. Look around, you got cones in your neighborhood right now. I guarantee it, your roads and stuff's being fixed. Okay? This guy doesn't want any of that. Doesn't want any of that. Okay? He's a liar. He's a convicted felon. He's convicted of sexual abuse. There are many other cases against him for rape. Okay? The people around him that he surrounds himself with are also either convicted criminals or being accused of. I heard yesterday on the news, 38% of his cabinet picks right now are either currently being investigation for sex crimes and abuse or sex trafficking of minors and children. I don't know what part of that you agree with. I really don't understand what part of that you agree with. This guy stole our secrets and kept them in a bathroom. He doesn't care about your safety. He doesn't care about our nation's security. He cares about money. He cares about money. And not yours. He's taking away your tax cuts. He's not giving any incentives. He's trying to take away your health care. He's trying to take away your Social Security. Now, if that doesn't make you extremely angry, I'm 58 years old. I have worked my entire life and put into Social Security, knowing that one day I will retire and I will have Social Security to help me maintain some standard of living after I stop working. He's not interested in that, people. He's not. He's not interested in helping people with disabilities or handicaps. He's not interested in helping families, especially not the middle class. He told you he hates overtime. He told you he hates unions. He told you he hates handicapped people, and they really don't have any right to be alive. They should be allowed to just die. And that's what he said, even about his own nephew's son. When Trump's brother passed away and was supposed to leave his portion of the inheritance to his two children, one of which was Mary Trump, and I'm sorry, I don't remember the brother's name, but he had a son who's handicapped. And Trump took away all the health care for the family and said that he really doesn't even deserve it because he should have been left to die. Handicapped people don't deserve life. He hates black people, brown people, any people that aren't white, but he sprays himself brown, or orange, I should say. He's been shown to be a narcissist, a sociopath, and worse. It's all documented, and yet people brush it aside. I don't understand. You have it good. You have it good, and it's just not good enough, you entitled monkey brains. It's not enough, so we're gonna twist the whole world and bring us into chaos. Now, I'm pretty sure that sounds stupid to pretty much everyone. But let's just remind each other that when you wave your hand to go, it's no big deal. When this to you is nothing, you're in a cult. You're in a cult, and I'm sorry to be so blunt. First of all, do your homework. You look like a complete fool wearing a diaper and spraying yourself and calling this man daddy. You look like a fool. Okay? And he hates stupid people, so know that you're loved by him. He's lied to us over 30,000 times the last time. He picked and he chose who got help during disasters. North Carolina, Puerto Rico. If you were a supporter, if you were a red state, you got help. If you were a blue state, that's not normal. That's not right. We're all humans. We're not colors. Okay? We're not red and blue. We're human, all of us. When we get there and understand that, we'll be okay. Let's not forget all the racism, the rise in crime, how every day was just an annoying, chaotic event, one after another on the news, on TV. Everything was just upheaval, non-stop attack, pitting people against people. In the worst ways, over the worst, evil, dirty, nasty things that they want to do to you, and you voted for that. That's why I think you need to sit down, reevaluate. There's this thing called the 14th Amendment that stops anyone who's been involved with an insurrection against the government from holding office, running for office across the board. These senators, these MAGA, and Donald Trump and his appointed cabinet members, who are mostly criminals, do your flippin' homework. They don't care about you. These people don't care. They're against climate change and energy conservation. When did doing the right thing become wrong? Okay? This guy wants to round up anybody who's not white and lock them in cages. Try them for crimes they may or may not have committed. When facts, look them up, show that more Americans commit crimes on the border and in America than immigrants. This number that they say, the criminals, all that, it's junk. They never show you statistics or facts. They never take you to the website, the government website, okay, of statistics of crime and show you the real truth. And you are willfully ignorant. Willfully ignorant. Stop it. Okay? They want to do away with birthright citizenship. First they say he wants to be dictator on day one. He wants to take away all the immigrants who are criminals. There aren't really that many. There's not. Then he wants to go after birthright citizens, people who were born here. Generations of people who've come from other countries. Okay? So let's be clear. Hate. This is about hate. The manipulation that he wants to ensconce as his right is ridiculous, and people need to stand up. The 14th Amendment says that no one who participated in an insurrection can hold a public office. They can't be a senator, they can't be a congressman, they can't be president. Okay? So let's get it right. Okay? You gotta know your value, people. Know your value. Is this what you want? Is this really what you want? Some psychotic people. Tulsi Gabbard is known throughout the intelligence community to be a risk to our national security, and he wants to put her in charge of the FBI and the CIA? She works for Vladimir Putin. Do your homework. You are so much more than your political belief. And if that stops you, your political beliefs stop you from being kind, from being fair, from being honest, from dealing with truth and facts, then you're in a cult. And you're hurting yourself and you're hurting everyone around you. Think about that. Think about that. Now, I don't know. Please subscribe and like if you enjoyed this, and share it with other people. Share it with important people if you know how to do that. I don't know how to do any of this. Like I said, I don't even know how to edit this video. It's coming to you straight out of the barrel. I don't even know how to read the comments if you guys leave them. Okay? Let's put it to you like that. So, again, just be aware, people. Be aware of what you're supporting, of what you're trying to say that you believe in, because some of this stuff is really ugly. Really, really ugly. And if we don't learn from the past, we're doomed to repeat it, people. But remember one other thing. What's done in the dark always comes to the light. So, if people make choices to do those dirty deeds, it will eventually come back to bite them. Alright, everybody. I guess you got some homework to do. Hopefully I will talk to you again soon. I'll let you know that my plans to do what I want to do with the rest of my life as a retired person will be shared. And I'll help you guys navigate while I navigate. Okay? Peace and love to everybody. Bye now.